So as some of you guys might know, I just won a huge contest for Marantz. Marantz is one of the greatest names in audio, and I want to tell you guys about my whole experience, tell you some cool upgrades to my system that are about to happen, and show you my haul from getting to go to AMOEBA for the first time in 5 months. Check it out. Didn't write a script for this video at all. I'm just going to kind of talk, obviously edit around any blunders, but let's just go through this whole process, and then I'll show my haul, and then I'll lead into what the next video will be. So Marantz, if you know audio, if you know high-end audio, you know Marantz is one of the greatest names in the game, and they have been for 50 years. Everyone wants a vintage Marantz piece, and the new ones are just as nice as the old ones. I love my Pioneer SX780. I think it's great, but I always wondered what it would sound like if it was actually a golden age Marantz. I have friends and family members who own Marantz, and I have always enjoyed listening to their systems, and I've always been on the lookout for a reasonably priced one. Never really had too much luck. Marantz the other day on Instagram posted, hey, we have a big anniversary coming up. We want to ask you what Marantz means to you. So I wrote out a little paragraph. I explained honestly how I felt. It represents class, it represents elegance, and it represents quality. It's a respectable brand that anyone should aspire to upgrade to. I guess they like what I wrote because I was one of the 3 winners of the contest, and I got to go have an amazing weekend. I honestly am still floored at how generous they were for this contest. Every aspect of it, from the minute I landed all the way till the second I left, they took care of me and the other 2 winners. So let's start from the beginning. I was going to be flying out Saturday morning, flying back Monday afternoon. Back to LA, which is, as you guys know, my old stomping grounds for 7 years. I was really excited to go back. I didn't get to see any friends because the entire weekend was Marantz and music centric, which is totally fine. I landed, they had someone waiting for me at the airport with one of those signs. Never had that before, that was cool. Drove to the hotel, which was this amazing hotel in West Hollywood called the Andaz. Just a super luxurious place. It was really nice. The room was comfortable. And the second I got in the room, I saw that there was a $100 Visa gift card on the bed. And they just said, go kill some time, have some fun. Kill a few hours in Los Angeles. You guys know where I went. And we back, and we back, and we back. All right, guys, I am here at AMOEBA for the first time in 5 months. The amount of things in there that I'm going to find to buy is astronomical. So let's go in and see what I find. It was super great being back at AMOEBA. It honestly felt like a homecoming for me. And I used to go every single week. So digging through the crates for the first time in 5 months, I thought I was going to find some epic finds. But you know what? I was a little underwhelmed, possibly because my collection is just getting so big that the things I want are getting rarer and rarer. But I did have some cool come-ups, and I'll share those at the end of the video. After 3 solid hours at AMOEBA, I went back and we had a really nice dinner where I met the Marantz team and the other 2 winners. The other 2 winners were excellent. TJ had a vinyl Instagram. He's awesome. He already followed me, which was crazy, but we got along super well the whole weekend. Really great guy, great taste in music. We bonded over the grunge scene pretty heavily, and I'll link to his Instagram in the description below. The other winner is Cameron. He's a music producer who produces some really excellent artists, and he also makes music on his own, which he played for us at the end of Sunday, which was awesome. I'm gonna link to his stuff in the description too. The Marantz team were above and beyond some of the nicest humans I've ever met. I couldn't believe how much they went out of their way to make us feel like we were at home. They treated us like honored guests, even though we were just fans of the brand that happened to win a contest. Everything they did was with us in mind, and I just cannot thank them enough for such an amazing weekend. Dinner was excellent, a couple more drinks at the bar, and then we had to get ready for a long day on Sunday. So Sunday was the big day. They took the entire penthouse of the Andaz and they decked it out completely, and it was 2 separate listening rooms, one for more detailed listening and one for more casual listening. But both of them had these incredible Polk speakers from this new line that they're launching called the Legend line, and it is just, these towers are massive, they're beautiful, and they sound incredible. They also had 2 things. The new Marantz turntable, which actually has the Clearaudio concept arm on it, and it has this beautiful frosted clear plinth. But the other thing that they had was the big feature of the entire weekend. Marantz is about to take the hi-fi world into the future. They are unveiling the PM7000N. This thing is one of the most impressive pieces of hi-fi gear I've ever seen, and not just the quality of hi-fi analog audio, but the entire concept and the execution around it. The beauty of this piece is that it has 2 functions. The first being, it has a full analog mode. You can turn off all other signals and have a completely pure analog mode to allow for pure analog listening in the way that Marantz is known for with a lot of their classic receivers. Part of that beautiful warm Marantz sound that everybody really wants, it comes through in this new receiver despite being a more modern piece. But the other aspect of it that blew my mind was that you can turn on the digital signals and you can stream music to it. I don't know if you know how exciting this is, because oftentimes you need a whole separate piece, or it's something that you can stream music to and the analog part is actually distorted because it has all these digital signals interfering. They have put out this piece that I'm telling you is the future of hi-fi audio, because you can not only listen to the analog experience, as I said, you get this extremely crisp, high-level streaming, whether it's from a USB stick or it's from Amazon Music or Spotify, whatever it may be, streams directly to the console. And I am not kidding, some of these digital files sounded better than any digital music I have ever heard in my entire life. This is an all-in-one that actually is all-in-one and works, unlike some of those all-in-one turntables that I don't like to talk about very often. So we spent the first half of the day listening to digital music. Anything we wanted, we can throw it on, and every single song that came on, it just hit me like a truck. I was having such a beautiful time listening and learning about new music from these other winners and the rest of the Marantz team. Middle of the day, we went out to have lunch, went to Classic Mel's Diner, had a butterscotch milkshake, it was incredible. And then they told us they were taking us to AMOEBA, which I had went the day before, as I just mentioned, but you know what? I did not even scratch the surface of everything they had available. So I was extremely excited to go back and do a final dig, kind of do all the little corners I didn't get to hit the first time. They also provided us with AMOEBA gift cards so that we can buy records to bring back and listen to on the new receiver. Like I said, this was a dream come true for a music fan. Marantz went above and beyond. Let's buy some records.
That's right.
Woo!
Record shopping.
What's the schedule to be back?
I hope there's no schedule.
There's no
it's
real schedule.
it's like you could spend like 12 hours there. Pink Floyd in Japan, 1972.
That is cool. And it's white wine.
I won a contest with Marantz.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and we're here just like hanging out, listening to like hi-fi audio.
Okay, cool, man. Well, I'll let you do it.
Dude, good to see you, brother. So I'm here at AMOEBA, obviously digging, and I just ran into someone who not only watches my YouTube channel, he came to an event I threw for the channel last year and won a turntable. So, small world. So I found some records there, of course. We brought them back to the turntable, and they sounded wonderful. Obviously, that crisp analog warmth, just a terrific listening experience the entire rest of the day. And of course, we rounded it out with one of the most LA possible activities, binge eating Korean barbecue, all you can eat. My lighting got all screwed up and I had to stop and recharge it, so if it looks different, I'm sorry. The entire weekend was just something magical. It was amazing to be around fellow audio enthusiasts and being able to be some of the first people in the world to hear the PM7000N. I can't wait for some of you guys who are into hi-fi audio and just upgrading your gear to get a chance to hear this amazing piece. I was blown away. Digitally, analog, everything I heard, chef's kiss. And I will say this, Marantz did not ask me to make this video. I just wanted to make it to tell you guys about an amazing experience I had that I feel like anyone would appreciate who watches this channel. So I gotta, of course, show you my AMOEBA haul. Like I said, nothing insane, one really cool get, some other interesting stuff. Let's dive in. Picked up a couple essentials. I got the DJ Shadow Private Press, his second record. Just had a repress, and I've been waiting to grab this for a while. Hopefully it sounds as good as the original. The Purple Bibio Ribbons. Bibio released this album this year. If you don't know Bibio, he does incredible kind of folky, electronic, just amazingly beautiful music that's more electronic than folk, but definitely something pleasing to the ears, and this is the purple variant. I've been holding off picking up this LP for a while, and I don't know why. This is Discovery. This is the combination of Rostam from Vampire Weekend, and I believe the lead singer of Rah Rah Riot. Ezra from Vampire Weekend's featured on this as well. Just some really, really catchy synth pop stuff. Some more experimental than others, but everything is just like candy to the ears. I haven't heard this band or this record, but I've heard so much buzz lately about Turnover. This is their album Good Nature, $4.99. I mean, I'm trying to see what was wrong with it. It was a limited variant. Sometimes at AMOEBA you can just get these crazy scores that are like, I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, it's on It looks like pinkish red vinyl, and I've heard so many good things about these guys. I know they started off a little heavier, a little more like post-hardcore maybe, and now I think they're doing like some more like vaporwavy stuff, I heard. This is their second most recent record, so excited to dive in for $5. Gatefold, colored vinyl, can't go wrong. Next up, we have Newfound Glory Resurrection. This was another $5 find, and it is a colored variant. I got pretty lucky in the back bin. By the rock section, the other new arrivals. Look how cool this is. Really nice kind of like explosion of color. I'm a fan of Newfound Glory. They're pop punk legends, of course. I actually haven't heard this record, but for $5, again, no brainer. I had a copy of this once upon a time. I think I sold it at TMR Fest, but you know what? Another $4.99 score for 3 discs of music. Body of War is a curated compilation. A ton of amazing artists are on here. Eddie Vedder, Ben Harper, John Lennon, Neil Young, Lupe Fiasco, Bright Eyes. I mean, this thing is just chock full. System of a Down. Not everything is an original song, like it's BYOB by System of a Down, which obviously is not made for this comp specifically. But yeah, this is a solid bunch of songs. 3 discs, $5. Amoeba, you're doing so good. Keeping on the trend of $5 finds. I have no idea what this sounds like. Kiefer Sutherland? Yeah, that Kiefer Sutherland has an album called Down in a Hole. I wish it was just Alice in Chains covers, but I don't think it is based on all these names in the back. This is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, apparently, says the sticker. $5, let's hear what you got, Keith. Jumping up the price a little bit, we got $9.99. This is a How to Dress Well album, Care. It's one of the few I actually don't own in my collection, and it's signed by Tom Krell himself. So I really like it. If you like down-tempo, minimal R&B stuff, Tom Krell's your dude. I don't know what the heck this is, but I'm so excited to hear it. It's like a bear on a campfire. Looks like Smokey. I don't think it is. But this is remixes by 2 guys. I'm trying to remember what their names are. Basically, this is remixes of Beirut, Bruce Springsteen, Iron and Wine, Joanna Newsom, John Lennon, and Neil Young. With an Obi strip to picture disc. I don't understand what this is, but for $15.99, I had to grab it. And then the last find was a Grail Upgrade. I already own this, but this is the rarer version of it. Sun Kill Moon, as you guys know, I've told you in the past, has a lot of promo for the records they put out. The promo record's usually a marbly or a smoky variant of some kind. They're the hardest to get, and I think you have to know someone who knows someone to get one. I have a couple SKM promos, but the Benji one has eluded me for a while, until recently. This was my big splurge, $125 behind the counter. The standard variants go for $90 to $100 as is. I think the cheapest marbled promo on Discogs was like $250. I love this record. I've talked about this record since the early days of Damn It Sandy. But this is the really rare marbled promo Benji. So thanks to Amoeba, I'm continuing to accrue some promos for all of his records. I believe I still need the promo from Ghost of the Great Highway and Tiny Cities. Hopefully one day. So that was my haul from Amoeba. Amazing stuff. Amazing weekend. Thank you again to the entire Marantz team. TJ and Cameron, you guys rock. It was great riding in the Marantz bus with you guys. Oh yeah, they had a Marantz party bus they shuttled us around in. It was awesome. But the best part of the entire weekend, the thing I didn't mention yet, is that not only did we get to listen to the PM7000N, they gave each of us one. Guys, I'm upgrading for the first time in this channel's existence from my Pioneer SX780 to the newest in the Marantz arsenal, the digital streaming workhorse that has an absolutely pure analog stage as well. I'm going to do a video when I spend some time listening to it, when I get it all set up. It'll be soon. I'm going to talk about what I think of it. Guys, I can't believe they were so generous, but and my lights died again. But you know what? This is the end of the video anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Look forward to my upcoming video where I talk about the Marantz receiver, what I think of it. If you don't know it, go check out some reviews. Go check it out. I'll link it below. This thing is beautiful, and if you're looking to upgrade, I recommend doing this. Make sure you're subscribed to Too Many Records, and more videos soon. Take it easy.